Yesterday, when I got back home from church, in addition to Apostle Selman's preaching during the Koinonia program yesterday, the two keys I picked from those services got me thinking. Like, I've just been reflecting, and this is about renewing your mind. Renew your mind to transform your world. So, the number one key yesterday was have a big dream. So, from what was said yesterday, said a dream is a picture of the future you want to feature. I don't know if you get that right. A dream is a picture of the future you want to feature, which means that, from my own understanding, I feel what that means is that you have a mental picture, a mental view of the kind of life, the kind of impacts, the kind of changes, the kind of transformation you want to see in your future. And secondly, he said, go for knowledge. So I began to tell myself, like, seriously, if you keep learning, because learning never ends, even when you are done with school, you can never be done with learning. You keep learning, you keep going for knowledge, because I've come to realize that if you keep learning, it becomes obvious. It becomes obvious. Like, it can never be hidden. It can never be hidden. Even when you don't say it, it will definitely show that yes, you are good in what you do. So you just keep learning. You keep improving. You keep learning from those who you admire. You keep learning from a distance. So you just have to keep learning. Like, that's what I've just been telling myself, that I have to keep going for knowledge. It's never enough. What you know is never enough. There are things that you don't know, and there are those that can help you, that have done it, and that can help you get the knowledge, that can help you understand how it is done. Even if they don't teach you directly, but you seeing them from afar, you get to learn from them. By watching them, by observing them, you just get to learn from them. Why you go for the knowledge? Be persistent. Refuse to give up. Just refuse to give up. I used to tell myself, I've come too far to give up. Like, where I am now is far from where I'm coming from, so I just can't go back. No, you just have to be persistent. Yeah, there are going to be challenges. The journey might not be so smooth, and you might look confused at the cost of it, but you don't have to give up. You just have to be persistent. I remind you, people might not push you. Nobody might push you to go forward. People will even want to go ahead of you. People will even want to leave you at that point of your confusion and move forward. So it's just left for you to pick up yourself. Just decide to keep moving. Just decide to keep moving. Because if you don't keep moving, if you don't move, you will regret ever stopping. So just be persistent in what you do. That's one thing I used to tell myself. Oh, just be persistent in what you do. The road might not be clear now. It's the result. You might not be seeing the results now. It might not be clear for you to see that yes, the results are going to come from this. But you just have to be persistent. While you are persistent, you need to have faith to make it a reality. Apostle Selman said something yesterday, and he said, maximize your faith. Faith is a risk. Like, faith is a risk. New things always create fear. Yeah. That's what he said yesterday, that new things always create fear. There are things you want to do because they are new to you. Because you haven't done it before. You are scared. You don't even know if you can do it. Part of you is saying, I can do it. And the other part of you, in fact, 70% of you or 60% of you is saying, I can't do it, or listen, I've not done it before. Are you sure I'll be able to do it? Should I do it, or should I just focus on something else? Why 40% of you is telling you, you can do it, just try it. And the fact is, until you try, you'll never know if you can do it. Like, that's the fact. Until you try something, you won't know if you'll be able to do it. In fact, it's when you start doing it that you get to understand how it works. Some people will tell me that just accept the job, you will learn on the job. And that's a fact. There's no way you will know everything. Now, why you keep on doing that new thing, ways, strategies, and how to get it done will keep unfolding. Like, have you ever asked yourself that why is it that the things that was once difficult to me become so easy for me to do now? Why is it that a particular thing, when I started doing it, it was difficult for me, but now I can do it with ease, without much stress? Have you ever thought about that? Like, there are specific things that when you started doing it, at first it was so hard. It was so hard to the extent that you even needed somebody to help you out. But now you are able to do it without the help of anyone. You can do it with ease. Like, think about it. It shows that as you keep on doing something with time, you keep on evolving, you keep on learning, you keep on understanding ways you can do it much more better than the way you got started. Alright? And as you go for knowledge, dream big, have faith, being persistent, you also need to know that there are times and seasons. Apostle Selman said, you need to know your Chronos and your Kairos moment. So, according to Apostle Selman, he said, your Chronos moment is what builds you, is what prepares you for your Kairos moment. Your Chronos moment is a sequential period of time. Yeah. But your Kairos moments are the main season, are the main timing, are the main season that in those efforts you've been putting in that your business, in that your career, in whatever it is you're doing, that Kairos moment is a time for results. So you have to be sensitive to know your Kairos moment. You have to be sensitive to know your Kairos moment. And when you know this time, he said you have to be humble. You have to fight offense, because at that time is when people want to offend you. Like, I've heard of stories where someone who was working under his boss got to the time of settlement because of a certain incident that happened. The person left angrily. The person left, stopped working, stopped learning from the boss and left. And it was almost time for settlement. Like, just imagine that. Let's say you've been working for your boss 2 years and it's just about 3 months for settlement or 6 months for settlement, and because of anger you left without a settlement. You know how much damage that will cost. Like, I know you can, if you calculate it, you should know that that's a lot. So the time left for him to be settled, just few months away. So that's why we have to be like very sensitive to know our Kairos moment. It's very important to know our Kairos moment, so we won't be a victim of such a thing. So we'll fight offenses, stay humble. And the last thing that was shared yesterday from Koinonia program by Apostle Selman was stay focused. And he made reference to Matthew 6:22. And according to the Bible here, according to the scripture, it says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. For my own understanding, it's trying to say that if you focus on getting something, if your eye is set on it and you put in the effort, you are doing all it takes for you to get it, you definitely get it. Though it might take time, but you definitely get it. As far as you're focused, as far as you're putting in the effort, putting in the work, as far as you're learning, you definitely get it. Lest I forget, the Koinonia Global Convention will be holding from Wednesday. It's a 5 days program, so just find time to attend or connect online. And also share with your friends, share with families. And finally, thank you for staying to the end. Thank you for always engaging. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and comments. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that I really do appreciate for always engaging. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye.